What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more Megaman Chrono X. Demo number 5. Last episode, we wound up taking on the boss, Raven, which was a little bit of an uphill battle for me, because of some shenanigans you guys should have to go check out. So the full playlist and first episode are linked down below in the description, as well to the website to this game, so you can download the full fan game down there, and check out some more info on it and other good news. You should support, it's a really well-made game. So far, and I really wish this was a full game, to be honest with you. It's a real shame it's only demo number 5. But yeah, so without further ado, we've lost. So Mega Man took a little bit of damage. We don't know. Yeah, I went to go check in on Mega Man. I tried to click on thing. Yeah, I want to. There we go. Got pet. There you go. Let's see if Mega Man's there. An email while we were asleep. But yeah, so make sure you guys do check all that good stuff. Make sure you guys do subscribe to Salt Shaker Studios if you guys are enjoying this playthrough and any of the other playthroughs we're doing. Sorry about last episode being really rough. I don't know. I run 2 channels and they're very different. There's this Let's Play channel and then there's my other channel. And most times I get caught up between one or the other. And I enjoy doing both a lot. They're just very different elements, so sometimes I become out of practice with this one, and it can really show, and I really am sorry for that. But Soul Shaker Studios was initially supposed to be like kind of a group channel thing, where we have multiple kind of content creators, kind of like this, like, if you're looking at it from, like, if you guys are familiar with Friends Without Benefits that Alpha Red runs, or kind of like Game Grumps, where, we'd have multiple people, and then they do kind of their each and own playthroughs, just for fun, just to enjoy good old games. But unfortunately, we got some people who just never came around to recording anything, or some people that just think playing an old game won't get any views. It's a small channel. That's the point of it. We're just supposed to hear, have fun, and grow the channel. So if you guys are out there thinking of making a channel and you're stumbling across this video and you're wondering why not, who cares? There's also a small audience, and remember, sometimes the smaller the game, the better. Once you find a little cult following, that's sometimes good. Like my other channel, my main channel, blew up a lot when the first initial release of Rainbow Six Siege came out and Battlefield Hardline, because no one else was uploading it. And then once the cult following hit Siege, that kind of dissipated off and everything else like that. But when you find your mark and find what you enjoy, just make content and just have fun with it. Because if you end up forcing yourself to say, what's the big thing right now? Fortnite, PUBG. What else is big right now? That's pretty much it. Fortnite's the big thing. Instead of forcing yourself to be a Fortnite YouTuber and you maybe just in it for the money and you just want to be passionate and enjoy what you do, just have that, just do that and do what you enjoy, because that's the fun part of this. Because I'd rather sit here and play games that I enjoy than sit here and just force myself to play PUBG. I've never played PUBG. I might try it. I might wind up uploading it. That's kind of thing. Always find a game that you enjoy and something that you like doing. That's kind of like with anything, with college, anything in life. Kind of the fun thing. Just find what you enjoy and just do it. That's the fun part. So I'm calling you, but you're sound asleep. Just send this email to let you know that Mega Man is perfectly fine. Come pick him up whenever you get the chance. Assuming we have to get to the Sci Lab. Let's make our way over to the Science Lab, shall we? And I think Dex has another battle for us. Actually, let me check that email again, because I was too busy talking to you guys and being like all philosophical shit. Preparing guts, man. If you have no time, then come over. Sweet. So let's go kick Dex's ass again. Yeah, so I do kind of need to brush up a lot on my combat, or at least my chip style. The bosses, I like about them is they have just very set styles. Like, they just do specific things, and then they introduce a new combat style. Like what Rave did halfway through with the flying crow fist thing that he did. I'm not really sure we want to describe it as. But that was really fun, and just kind of got to learn the bosses. And sometimes you get overwhelmed from them, which is fun, because normally that means it's a good boss. When you're not angry at the boss and you know you've messed up, that means it's a good boss. When the boss has God mode and he smacks you around like a bitch and there's really no other way around it, it's not a good boss. You know what I'm saying? It really does dictate between a good and a bad game, if you will. So we got Mega Man back, which is really nice. 1 second here. Why is my thing all minimized? I don't know why I'm clicking on game capture. Sorry about that. My OBS just went a little bit funny. Let me make sure everything's still working nice and properly here. Here we go. It's getting a touch darker. Like I said in the previous episode, I know my green screen is not the cleanest right now. I do have the new Razer Keynote coming in. I want to start messing with the green screen, seeing what I actually do, and understand how webcam settings work and everything. Once we do get that webcam in, we'll have a proper ring light. So hopefully we'll get some good ass lighting in here. Pretty much the issue is mainly on this side of my room or my area that I record. There's no lighting, and it all relies on natural light, which comes in from a very small window up top. So I have to kind of make do with this, and it gets dark and then it gets all grainy. It isn't the worst because it doesn't take up most of the screen. But yeah, mostly when I'm focusing on, we have my dumb face going. Oh, that's a good stretch. X data. Analyze. Don't you dare order me. Oh my, look at this. Fighting among the ranks. Not bad. Rave's really getting bullied right now. The real struggle. Ah, that's abuse. This is really good. So there's already a lot of fighting amongst the ranks of Red Infinity, clearly. Which is never good. Hey, Melu, how you doing? Oh, it's this part. Yeah! Sweet! So this is kind of where, so in the last demo 4, it was kind of after the Ringers where the demo ended, which was really disheartening because it was so good. The storyline, like the little love story they got going on here is really nice, which you guys will see in a few. Hoping the text isn't going too fast. Yeah, so we'll, so I don't know what kind of happens after this next arc, but I won't do too much spoilers for it. Which is good. But yeah, I really enjoyed this part, but this is also the very confusing part where you have to, like, the traps and tricks of the dungeon require, like, memorization and just bad memory. So I might wind up using my phone to watch the video back of just me going through the cutscenes or the little areas because I am terrible. I'll maybe try and do a few free-handed, like the easier ones, because at least that'll be some sort of content. But I'm telling you right now, I struggled just in the regular demo of 4. So I don't know if they changed it up or whatnot. I don't know if they made it hard because it was like the last part of the demo, so they wanted it to be really challenging. But we'll kind of see how it goes, which is nice. We got a phone call. You got a call. It's from Dex. Saw, dude. Ah, Dex, how have you been? I should be asking you that question. You were unconscious for 2 whole days. Well, doesn't really matter now anyways. Melu was really worried about you too. Why don't you go pay her a visit and tell her you're gonna be okay? I guess everyone is worried again, huh? Don't think about it now, just go see her. See you, man. Alright. So we're going to go to mail. We're going to go Melu's. But first, we're actually going to go on the net because I want to see if the stores are open so I can finally buy some shit. Because I got a lot of zenny and I'm ready to throw my ducats. Bear ducats. Because I know, yeah. Yes, how much money? Oh, we have a good amount of money. We have some good amount of money. We got a good amount of money. We got some good dollar bills. We got like, delicious, 20k. Oh, stacks and stacks. There's also a lot of mystery data, which contains a good amount of zenny too. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Battlenetwork series, which you probably shouldn't be, because if you're looking up a fan game, you're probably familiar enough with the Megaman franchise as it is. Who's coming for me? You are? Double delete. So if you're familiar with the Battlenetwork series, there is no XP, if you will. There's just, you kind of get zenny and you kind of just buy chips and buy health and buy other upgrades too. Now, I know that there are other things you can do to level up your Navi, where you do like the whole puzzle thing to give them boosts and whatnot. I figure what that's called. I'm really bad. I'm sorry. I know. Don't hate me. But yeah, you can do that to help level up your Navi too. Just other good strategic things, which really just puts this uniqueness on an RPG. You know, instead of just one direction where you just level up like all the rest, you have different styles leveling up, which once again makes it different from the rest, and which makes it stand out, which is important in a game, which is probably why this game was so successful. But yeah, so we're gonna wind up hopefully buying some chips, selling a lot of our chips, to be honest with you, because there's a good amount we have to sell too, and we'll sell a bunch of them. Because if I'm not mistaken, the library gets saved as is, and that's where it counts all your chips regardless. So I'll be able just to sell the ones I don't want. And then we'll go from there on. I think the shop guy's up ahead. And if I'm not mistaken, there's also like the net cafes too. Were the net cafes introduced in the Megaman Battlenetwork 6? Or 5? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I know that Battlenetwork 5 was also on the DS, and it was like double team, and like there was a new style of kind of combat, and apparently it wasn't too, like, people weren't too thrilled about it, but I didn't really have a problem with it. It was fun, it was unique, it was different. When a game goes on for like 6 iterations, it's kind of important sometimes to throw something fresh in there. So it was nice, it was fun to play. Alright, I do sword. Do that perfect. Sword shots. Crack shot. I don't know why I call it crank shot. I think the acronym looks like crank shot, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it real quick. Yeah, I don't know why I call it crank shot. It's clearly crack shot. I'm just an ass and call it crank shot because it sounds cooler. I don't know. Excuse me. And he's over here, right? Beautiful. So we've got some health, we got a panel grab, we've got a spreader, we got barrier, we got copy damage, we got dash, we got longsword. Okay, so let's buy a longsword. Okay, so that's it. Once we buy it, we buy it. Good enough. So I'm just gonna throw money at that then. Because there were no real sub chips, and we still have like good amount of money, so we can buy some sub chips eventually if we need to. Let me go over here though and see if the little net. Oh well, first let me equip the new stuff, right? Longsword. I'm gonna replace sword with that because there's kind of no reason to have sword right now, I'm being honest with you. And longsword is better than just sword because at least it hits 2 panels. Is this open yet? Got anything for me? Drifter virus is cool. Yes, it is open. Nito Dorito. Let me do some, I guess, a little bit of exploring, if you will, which is always good, which is always fun. We'll do some exploring, we'll do some looking around, see if we can find any viruses. Essentially, I'm gonna do some like scouting for like off-screen grinding. Might do another render sesh coming up here soon because it's about 11:30 a.m. right now. And I'm probably gonna have me some lunch soon. Good old lunch. Lunch is good. You should probably, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner. 4 meals of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. Hashtag SpongeBob. Hashtag I got the song wrong. Alright, BBS, information cycles. Yeah. Something that, so this is very nitpicky, but if you guys are familiar with the Battlenetwork series, whenever there's something bad going on in game, there's always this like really like edgy, not edgy, but urgent music, if you will. Here we go, subchip merchant. Oh, please. Removes trap on mystery data. We'll buy 3, I think. We'll buy 1 on trap, and we don't need sneak runs. That's how we learn to play the game. Actually, let me go talk to the edgy looking guy. But there's like this really urgent, scary kind of sounding music. So the last demo, that's how it ended. Like, it didn't kind of put me in a situation where I could just go free roam. It just put me in a situation where I could only redo that last part. So hopefully, since the last demo came out, they've really hopefully put something in where I don't have to sit through that if I just want to play the post game and just have fun with this. Which is something I really want to do, because Megaman Battlenetwork is a lot of fun, and just to get better and casually level up as it is fun to do on its own. Alright. Wait, I thought you said come over. I came over! Dick. Supposed to have a battle ready for me. Yeah, so hopefully it won't leave me in a situation where it's just like, this is the only thing you do, but I also understand why, because people just might want to boss fight over and over again. But I don't know, it always bothers me, because, like, I feel like I need to do something, like, if you're gonna leave me on kind of, like, on red, if you will. That was a random analogy there, but if you're gonna kind of leave us just hanging, please leave us in a situation where we don't feel like we have to do something, because in the Battle Network series, you can actually run around the net and find old bosses in certain spots. Anyway, so yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully that's not in the. Wait, where's that supposed to go? I'm supposed to go to Melu's. I'm not the Science Center. What's wrong with me? The girl next door. This always ends well. Lan! Up. Hey. You were knocked out for 2 days and that's all you can say? Okay. Okay. Time out. 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 At least he's not suffering or anything. She's upset. At least you could be more sensitive. I'm sorry for making you worry, Melu. That's okay, Lan. I didn't mean to snap. I was just gonna break your eye. Really worried. He's what's with her. I don't know. Welcome to emotions and puberty where it's awful. Feel so useless. Yo, relatable. Just so frustrating. I'm sorry you got upset. When Scilab was in trouble, I just knew I had to do something. I couldn't run away. I know, you can't ignore someone who needs help. Here, take this. Hey, we got the rolled chip. That's always the best chip. Just that good old chip damage, that good old heal. Such a clutch chip. So I was just thinking that our Navi should meet up. There's been some time since we all jumped on the net. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Where should we meet up? I heard a new cyber score was being made. It's in ACDC Area 3. Want to head there? Hell yeah. Send Dex mail too. Sounds like let's go, Lan. So, in all honesty, like, the little love story they have going on here, it's really great. And it's finally one of those things where a lot of times it's always up to, like, the fans to kind of do the rest of the stories and, like, love relationships and sometimes of stories that end. With Naruto, you got the closure with, like, Naruto and Hinata in the end because you got the Boruto anime because it was so popular and things like that. But in a lot of times you get a really good fan stories, like with Chrono X, where there's a lot of fanfics and whatnot out there. And obviously I'm not talking about the fanfics that are like some of them are really like kind of fanfics, but sometimes you actually have people who create really good stories and concepts without the whole like parts, if you know what I mean. The whole over intimacy parts. Which that's fine putting that in your fan fiction too, by all means. I mean, whatever you want to make is whatever you want to make. But it's nice when you can just actually read something that you would want to see in your game too, and it's nice to see it kind of come to life with fan games like this. So I think there was in the Mega Man Star Force series, in one of the parts when you're with Geostel, I'm not sure it's at the end, but you find a diary, and it's Lan's diary, and you read about like what happened to him, how he now has a family and everything with Melu and their son and whatnot. And it's a really nice kind of closure because it's also a payoff to the fans that went through all this stuff to make all these fanfics and whatnot, and make a new story that people really express themselves on. And it's really nice when developers do that, because, like, you know what, you guys made our series successful, so thank you, in that kind of sense. And it's really nice when it happens in popular story games as well. That was a lot of ranting. Sure, let's chat. Fine with me. So we had to go on the net just to chat with people, like. I was like kind of like when they have little bullying moments. So to fill you in, guys, if you guys don't know, there's this whole thing where Hub is actually Lan's brother, which we'll probably find out later on the story. But there's a whole story behind it, and hopefully it will come up maybe in this demo or the next demo, which will be fun. Anyways, I won't try and spoil too much there. I feel like I kind of went overboard there, so I'm really sorry about that. Tournament. Ooh, there's a tournament going on. Sweet. I'm looking forward to opening that. Scilab, I'm totally going to enter this. You can definitely count me in. I can't wait, Lan. Are we going to rock the tournament? Aw, roll, don't sit it out. The tournament. Better be cheering for the both of us. Kick your ass, Dex. I already kicked your ass once. Guts. I swear they will never change. Come on, roll. Jack out as well. So the kind of funny thing, though, is like, you went over to Meilu's house to go hang out with her. I'm using her computer right now. And it's like, we can't hit, like, I understand maybe because they want to show, like, what the net can do, and obviously maybe they want the Navis to interact as well, but here's Meilu's house, right? Like, hi. That was great chat. Let's go into the tourney. Now, here's Meilu's house. Here's my house. And here's Dex's house. And, like, here's the park. Now, I'm not saying that hanging on the internet and Skyping or sitting in Discord or where the hell whatever we do these days is wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do it all the time. Most of my friends don't even live near me in Canada. My buddy Ryan, who also is on Soul Shaker Studios with me, who really needs to start uploading. Ryan, I'm throwing shots at you, but you won't even see this. Ah, dab. Anyways, so with that, like, interacting with people like that, sure, it's great. But, like, when you get the chance to go hang out with people, go hang out with people. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in that situation, why do we have to meet on the net? You know, like, unless, like, yeah, sure, we can all play a game together on net. But all they literally did was gather together just to hang out on the net and just nothing more. Like, really? Really? It's the park right there. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys can bring a laptop so all your Navis can go hang out or go enter each other's pets or something. Like, come on. What are we doing here? Land Hikari and Megaman EXE.exe. Alright, register. The rules for this one are pretty simple. There are two parts of this preliminary. You should pass both parts to advance to the next. Preliminary at the later date. Your first task for the preliminary is to find and bring me the Noise Wave K battle chip. The viruses that drop it appear in the central areas. Good luck! Where's the central areas? Battlenet K central areas. Alright. Is it one of these? Yeah, there we go. We can go into one of these. We're gonna check if there's any little mystery datas here or there. So I guess we'll be hunting around for the Noise Wave K. Anything from you? Smooth and soundly today. Okay, so I need an unlocker, not an untrapper. Shit. Whoops. Well, I have an untrapper anyways. I don't really care. That's fine. Untrappers are good, just in case. You sell one? Damn it! Get your shit together, Mike. Unlocker. 4,000? Lock enemy. What does this do? More likely to meet last enemy. Okay, so you want to grind a chip. Understandable. Alright, let's buy an unlocker. Why not? We'll buy an unlocker, and we'll buy 2 full energies. Go use the... Actually, no. Yeah, well, I think I ran out of Zenny. Yeah, I'm too short on Zenny now. Alright, let's go see if it's still there. Then we'll go use the unlocker, and hopefully we'll get something nice out of it, which will be awesome. We got a nice battle chip out of it. We can blow some shit up. It'll be lit. Gedeon? Gedeon? Is that how you pronounce it? Gedeon? Breaks all empty pan... Okay. I have the chip of Maelstrom. This breaks all empty panels. Does that include mine? I think that includes mine. I kind of want to try it, though. I'm going to try it, because if I can use that with, like, Maelstrom, kind of lit. Kind of lit. Just little lit. Little lit. Little litty titty. Little litty titty. Not going to lie. Alright, let's get out of here. The central areas. How the hell do I get to the central areas? I'm assuming I have to go in the net, obviously. Dad's very busy at always. I'm sorry, okay? He's providing for the family. Let him be, Jesus. Central areas. Well, I guess there has to be something past the cafe square we went to then. That's the only thing I can think of. Also, I'm a dunce. Guess what I forgot to do, guys? Forgot the roll chip. Do I want to get rid of mini? I'm gonna get rid of the mini bomb, to be honest. I'm not a fan of them. Hopefully I'll phase them out, and then I'll also start phasing out. What else was it? I was just looking at it. Reflect. I know it's good if the guy shoots at me. It'd probably be good against Gutsman if I have to fight him or something like that. But not too many things are reflectable. And I need to have the enemies lined up. So, like, they mostly work against the little Minotaur guys, if I'm not mistaken. These guys, what are they called? The Metator. Metator. And Canodum. Yeah, I don't know if they're shortened or not, so you have to forgive me. Alright. Let's see how this works. Alright. It literally blows up every single square. I love it. That is amazing. And I can do this now to make a little shield. So unfortunately, I didn't have Maelstrom saved up. But I do have a lot of crankshots too. So I don't know how much I like that chip for right now. Like, I'll leave it, but I don't know if we'll keep it. So yeah, we'll keep rolling on. There's Melus, there's a little nut down here. Cannon B. Efficient! I remember in Megaman Battlenetwork 3, you would get this thing called Shockwave, where you would essentially use their attack on them, and I guess it's not in this game, which kind of sucks. Yeah, thanks, bud. Like, I know that it was technically better than Cannon in a lot of ways, because it covered a lot more area and still did 40 damage. I don't remember if the impact itself also did damage itself, like actually hitting them with the spike of the with the pickaxe there. So I'm not sure, but it was a really fun chip because it covered a lot of ground. You found it early on. It was just absolutely fantastic because you could wind up loading yourself up with like cannon, and shockwave, and you just destruction. My nose kind of stuffy and I hate it. I gotta sneeze. I can feel it coming. Oh no, it's one of these. Oh god. Ow. You ever get a sneeze and your lungs start to burn after? Like, I don't smoke or anything, but Jesus. Ow. The hell? I muted myself, right? Beautiful. Really? Alright, card burn. The most amazing wide sword. Wasted. A paralyzing 100 damage longsword. Wasted. Skirt skirt! I really like how they add those little mystery datas there. It gives you a little bonus. Ooh, 800 Zenny. That is useful. Have you ever tried coffee in the square? Friends with the vendor, and he gave me a gift. Oh! Give me the coffee. 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 Shit. I will just sit down here with the long sword. Wah-cha! And now we get to chill here and just wait for typhoons to spawn in, and we can use some more battle chips. More battle chips. Die out. Battle chips. I keep mashing it too hard. Like, I gotta pay attention to that. I don't know if it's because, like, it works or if it stacks damage. I don't know if I'm just an idiot. But every time I seem to use Hydro Pump and I maul it, it, like, loads in really fast. Like, there's no time delay with, like, mini energies. And I guess because the virus isn't deleted, it just spams on the same spawn. I'm just an idiot and have no patience. Ah! Waluigi. 200 Zenny. Give me that shit. Damn it! Buzz. Alright, if we get Maelstrom at any part, I kinda wanna wait till if we can is it even worth it? No, it's not. Get this over with. We're already at half an hour episode in anyways. Alright. Give me coffee. Okay, so it recovers. Juicy info, sometimes there are invisible net roads. Weird, right? Wonder where they lead to. You know what, actually, that's right. I remember, something big on the Discord that they're posting is there's new, like, hidden paths you can just randomly find. There's no, like, real way to indicate them, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. It's a chat BBS. Fingers. Okay. Well. I got a YouTube notification. Is the cyber area behind that? It's gotta connect to, the central's gotta connect to somewhere here. I'm not losing it, am I? Because there's like a little hidden road. This way? Hey, buddy. There's a visible path around here. Where is it? Right behind him? I want to use it now. My goal currently is to find that invisible path. Still no Maelstrom. Feels bad, man. I should have done. I should see if I could have taken the chip. I'm gonna take the chip. I'm gonna save it. I'll use it right at the end when the custom loads in, when I get new battle chips. And then I'll see if I get Maelstrom, because I really want to see what this thing does. Give it to me! Damn it! Okay. We'll delete them. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for this invisible road, because I'm intrigued by it now. Right? Where is it? Do I have to, like, press A on it? Is it over here somewhere? Damn it. I want to find it. Like, I want to find it. Oh, hey, we got roll. Oh, ooh. Ooh. That's all it does? Really? That's it? That's so disappointing. Okay, so then Crankshot is probably better than me using the rest of using this shit. So I'm gonna put Recover 30 in. Actually, we have 2 Recover 30. I'm gonna put some more fucking Recover 30. I don't give a shit. Paralyze effect is useful, not gonna lie. In all honesty, though, do I actually want Maelstrom on the team? I could just swap it out for more health. I don't know. I kind of like the combo. I'm not gonna lie. They actually have a lot of health coverage as it is, to be honest with you. I think we'll start swapping out some Reflect, though. Oh, I have 2 Maelstorms? Am I high? I have 2 Maelstorms. Never mind. Alright, well, I guess the other Reflect can go. Sweet. Organize that. Sick. Alright, so actually, we're rolling up here on about 35 minutes, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to save. Alright, my doorbell just rang anyway. So we're going to save. We're going to have some lunch. We'll be back for some more bulk recording. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to this episode of Megaman Chrono X. Make sure you do subscribe to Salt Chicken Studios. Check out the links down below for the website and download, as well as our Discord, my Twitter, my main channel, and all the other good stuff that you guys should be following, because that is important, because we're building a community here, boys. And we'll see you, Sexy Beasts, next episode. Peace.